Good afternoon, everybody. It is 3:17, the 6th of March, 2026. Um, yeah, the from the title suggests there has to be more production than consumption. And now I only make this video because I feel like my kind of addiction to Instagram has been creeping in the last week or so. I got no friends at work, so I'm in the time that maybe other people are speaking to other people, I'm just scrolling. I'm just on Instagram. My thumb is going crazy, just swiping up every 15 minutes. And to be honest, I don't mind doing it at work because I don't really have much else to do. I would say that my job isn't particularly intense, but I don't mind doing it at work. But the kind of problem lies that I find myself doing it at home as well. So I'm at home now, working from home today, which is great, and I haven't really been scrolling, but particularly for an example, yesterday I came back from volleyball and then it's about 10 o'clock at night. Could go to bed and maybe foam roll a bit or read even. Reading would be a good alternative. But yeah, I just had this com I was just so compelled to just sit down and get my phone and then just scroll. It's like I'm sort of developing a twitch where my hand just needs to reach for my phone, open up Instagram, and just scroll. Now, the type of content that I consume as well, it's really not that bad. I wouldn't really call it brain rot. It's quite a lot of volleyball stuff, and I do get to learn a little bit about technique and things like that. Football memes, regular memes, a lot of memes about the war right now. Pray for those guys. But, it's just, there's just like an incessant need now, or I'm developing an incessant need. I just need to consume something. And it's just kind of bothering me. So I thought I would make this video because it's true. Like, there needs to be more output than consumption. Now, I don't say more output than input because I'm also trying to learn about volleyball, about accounting, about my job, about a lot of things. So, there needs to be an absorption of knowledge, but there just shouldn't be a consumption of just things, really, just an overconsumption. And it's so true. On like I don't know if this kind of ties into what I'm saying, but nowadays I've kind of been eating a little bit less before I go to the gym. I don't want to be as full before I go to the gym or before I go to volleyball, and I feel like it just makes me better as well. Again, overconsumption in a sort of a different area, but still the same principle kind of applies, I don't want to be full on stuff. Obviously it's a bit uncomfortable to be working out like that, but I've heard that people, when they go on a fast, so I guess Muslims right now during Ramadan and other people just fasting, like they do tend to perform better physically and mentally when they're maybe not as satiated as they would be, which is kind of something to consider. I'm like, again, I don't mind scrolling at work because I got nothing else to do and I don't really like the people there, but I'm not sure what other alternative I could have other than scrolling when I'm at work, Could watch YouTube. YouTube I feel like isn't even the worst. I don't know. I don't really consider that a bad bit of consumption because a lot of the people that are on there, it's kind of funny, or it's sort of, it has some kind of production value. Like, you can tell that people have made a lot of effort in the way that their camera's angled, or the way that this editing is being done. Whereas I feel like sometimes on Instagram it's just like the weirdest stuff, and it's just surface level things. It's like somebody just had an idea and just did it. They didn't even think about what it would look like or how they could make this better. It was just sort of a skeleton idea, and then they've just made it into a video, which sometimes works. I'm sure it does, but that's the kind of stuff that I don't really want coming into my consciousness. But again, don't know what to do at work because I don't really have much choice, I would say. But yeah, there needs to be more output. I definitely feel a lot better when I'm at home because I can do my work, but then if I don't have any work to do, or if I'm waiting on somebody, I can just read. Or I cleaned my room today, cleaned the entirety of the upstairs living room, the upstairs floors, like the bedrooms and some of the toilet as well. I can get stuff done, but when I'm at work and I can't really be cleaning my room, it becomes a bit difficult to kind of keep my mind occupied, which is why I kind of resort to scrolling. Um, Not sure if anybody else has any ideas. Let me know. But that's it. I guess it was an update on my consumption. Bye.